Stylist Andrew Richards are caressed by a Russian circus performer. Photographed by Stephen Meisel as part of the Madonna photo essay, Flesh Fantasy, for Rolling Stone magazine in 1991. Melted and damaged mannequins after a fire at Madame Tussauds Wax Museum in London, 1930. A little girl with her doll sitting in the ruins of her bombed home, London, 1940s. Welsh Royal Guard falling down due to the extreme heat. None of the others rescued him to not break their rules, 1957. Photos of a 16-year-old German anti-aircraft soldier during WW2. Farmers arrest the sheriff who was attempting to evict a woman from her farm on behalf of an insurance company. Michigan in 1952. Walter Yeo, one of the first to undergo an advanced plastic surgery and a skin transplant in 1917. Wedding dress made out of the parachute that saved her husband's life in World War II. Mom and son watching the mushroom cloud after an atomic test, Las Vegas, 1953. Danish Arctic explorer Peter Freuchen survived incredible feats, including a 1,000-mile dog-sled journey and escaping a snow cave with a chisel made from frozen excrement, though he lost his foot to frostbite. He fought Nazis in World War II, starred in Eskimo, 1933, and won the $64,000 question in 1956. Freuchen died in 1957. World War I observation posts disguised as trees. Children playing in the playground at an early 1900s. Indian Air Force helicopter in the 1970s. The Arctic Ocean, photographed in the same place 105 years ago and today. This is the inside of a Rolls-Royce in 1926. Unpacking the head of the Statue of Liberty, 1885. Annie Edison Taylor, the first person to survive going over Niagara Falls in a barrel in the 1901. Marilyn Monroe visiting injured troops in Japan in 1954. Unfortunately for this soldier, he had a broken back and had to heal face down. This is Yuri Valentinovich Norizov, the Soviet ethnographer who deciphered the Mayan writing system, 1980. Elvis Aaron Presley, an American singer in the Army, 1958. Woman taking a selfie in 1900. The camera she is holding cost $1, equivalent in purchasing power to about $35.33 today. This mirror portrait was taken in Japan, 1920s. Nobuo Fujita, a Japanese pilot, was the only person to ever bomb the contiguous US. After the war, he was invited back to the same town he bombed, Brookings, Oregon. 1962. A knocker-up in London, 1929. Before alarm clocks, people were paid to wake up clients for work by knocking on their doors and windows with a stick. Theodore Roosevelt's only diary entry on Valentine's Day of 1884. On the day both his wife Alice and his mother Martha died, just hours after each other. Archaeologists and workers pose in 1894 in front of the well-preserved statue of Antinous, 130 BC. It was unearthed near the Temple of Apollo in the sanctuary at Delphi, Greece. Annette Kellerman promotes women's right to wear a fitted one-piece bathing suit, 1907. She was arrested for indecency. Soldier shares a banana with a goat during the Battle of Saipan, 1944. Measuring bathing suits. If they were too short, women would be fined, 1920s. Soba noodle delivery in Tokyo, 1935. Advertisement for Atabrine, anti-malaria drug, in Papua New Guinea during World War II. Construction of the Berlin Wall, 1961. Martin Luther King with his son removing a burnt cross from their front yard, 1960. Last prisoners of Alcatraz leaving, 1963. A space chimp posing to camera after a successful mission to space, 1961. On August 23, 1989, about 2 million people from Latvia, Estonia, and Lithuania formed a human chain. The real Winnie the Pooh and Christopher Robin was taken in 1927. Australian boy receives new pairs of shoes during World War II. An open-air school in Netherlands, 1957. Lady and her horse on a snowy day in 1899. A child's car seat from 1950s.